Alright then guys, and welcome to this video. It's full of codes. You will see two codes now in this video, and I'm going to explain what they will give you. Of course, other creators have maybe the same or other codes. Feel free to use them, but if you didn't use a code on your main or your second or your third char already and you want to support me, I'm very happy if you will support me. So the first code will be VRGAK67U. This will be the code for World 60. So you can use this code on World 60 until the 18th of December, just if you have an account under level 20. So if you're starting later, you can use my code anyway, and it gives you 50% mount, potion of life, and 60 mushrooms. So it's a great start for everybody. And still, if you're coming late, feel free to use it. And the second code will be Hanrizzle minus XR65, which is a code for the elevator. So this code will just work from now till the 20th of November, and everybody above level 10 can use it. You can just use one code, of course, and it gives you 25 key cards for the elevator, a potion of life, and 100 hourglasses. So, if you're starting World 60, you are able to play the elevator, actually. So, maybe you can even use my code if you want, or just use it on one of the other servers. In the background, you see a fight between Hall of Shame and Tavernflotte in World 59 International, and I will tell you that this was not the closest fight we had, but Tavernflotte. I mean, maybe you saw it on Tunis stream, for example. Tavernflotte beat us here, and they are the #1 guild on that server. So you really have to appreciate, but I didn't expect. When I joined Hall of Shame, the server started at World 59. I didn't expect this guild to be the top 2 contender and the #1 contender of the #1 guild. So people here are doing a great job as well. I can make a shout out for Raikazo, for example, who makes a rundown, a weekly rundown. So he writes like 6 messages with several stats, all the new members, who made the best progress in level, who made the best progress in Hall of Fame, in Hall of Knights, and many other things. And he wanted me to say that the shout out goes to Avalon as well, and not sure if he mentioned one more people, because he said like the idea of the rundown came from them. So really I like guilds, people who are buying or who are spending time to share the progress of the guilds, of all members, even if you're the lowest member. But you got a welcome, or you made the best progress, so everybody can read your name and see, oh yeah, you've done nice. Yeah. And so we were fighting. Yeah. It stopped at VD. So 2 more people, 2.5 people to go. So not close 2.5, but we had some closer fights yet. But as I said, they are the #1. But let's see what the elevator says. I mean, on this server, it's not like everybody will try to get the best key cards, I think, because you have to check resources, for example. I have to check resources as well, which is the most clever way to get the most of resources for Fortress. Because, I mean, I came to Fortress level 14, and I skipped the progress. So, because I wanted to get the most of resources possible during this event. And just like on this Friday, I used Dr. Avavubu and I used the Gambler, and I got like over 5 million of wood. I almost didn't get any stones. I'm really unlucky with getting stones due to this stuff, and people in the Hall of Fame for Fortress have, yeah, not all have a lot of resources for in case of stone, yeah. So if I just check some people, I started when I was starting to find the Fortress, I was about level or rank 600, Now with just being active in attacks, I became higher. But as you see, I often have to waste gold to find some good people if I don't have counterattacks, yeah. And I mean, Keyquart is one of the people giving me the most resources here in this area, I think. So if Keyquart would attack me back, it would be really great. But I don't give that much resources, so maybe it's not enough for him. Although I'm on level 10, I didn't want to waste more resources for building up, but maybe I should try to build up more stores. I mean, my store level is not that bad, but yeah, maybe it's not enough for Keyquart to attack me back, yeah. But I hope he will, so it's a little bit easier. But I mean, with the elevator, and I hope I will have a little bit more luck, I actually want to get to Fortress 15. I mean, I need like 1.2 million stones right now. I mean, we can go for a lot of attacks. Of course, the building up time is shorter now, and I think I might be able to start Fortress level 15 at least tomorrow. And then I could skip it, maybe. And with luck, I could get even more resources because I want to skip the Hall of Knights from 12 at least to 14, maybe 15, but I'm not sure if I will reach 15. So I will go for 14 at least, and I think it should be doable. And yeah, that's all. So you saw both codes, you got an explanation. I hope that you are able to use at least one of my codes. Feel free to write it down. And for all German people, check the other video. There was a funny video actually about the dungeons and the last giveaway on German, so don't miss it. And well, have really much fun on the elevator. Have really much fun on World 60. If you play, I mean, we will see us in the players to watch maybe in German. And I'm looking forward to it. So anyways, have a good day. Hasta la vista.